A new report has revealed that Florida is now the second most financially distressed state in the nation, topped only by Texas. This designation comes from a WalletHub analysis that looked at key metrics like the share of people with accounts in distress and a sharp rise in bankruptcy filings. While the state's economy is large, many residents are feeling the strain, with 1/4 of Americans reporting they've used buy now pay later loans just to afford groceries. The path out of the strain, however, starts with understanding its causes and the practical steps that can be taken. So what does financial distress actually mean? Experts define it as a situation where people are unable to pay their bills, forcing them to defer payments or have their credit accounts placed in forbearance due to financial difficulty. Florida specifically tops the list for the highest share of people with accounts in distress and has one of the nation's worst average credit scores. The core issue is that wages for many have not kept pace with the soaring costs for essentials like housing and healthcare. This financial pressure is creating a clear sense of caution among Floridians. Consumer sentiment in the state, a key measure of how people feel about their economy, fell significantly in August. The steepest drop was in how people view their current personal finances compared to a year ago. This growing pessimism suggests residents are bracing for tougher conditions and are likely to become more cautious with their spending. Beyond everyday bills, Florida's economy faces larger systemic risks. Research on Hurricane Irma showed how extreme weather can cripple critical infrastructure, like power and water systems, leading to cascading economic losses estimated between $3.6 and $5.3 billion. Such events highlight the vulnerability of states' economic foundations. Meanwhile, despite strong population growth, Florida's long-term economic expansion is projected to moderate to a more sustainable pace in the coming decade. If you're feeling financially underwater, you're not alone, and there are clear steps you can take. Financial experts recommend starting with a budget to understand your spending and identify areas to cut back. It's also crucial to tackle high-interest debt by at least making minimum payments to protect your credit. For long-term stability, see if you can boost your income through a side gig and automate your savings to build a buffer. In summary, Florida's economy is at a crossroads, facing immediate household financial distress and long-term challenges. While the state's overall economic size is robust, the data shows a significant portion of its residents are struggling with bills, debt, and economic uncertainty. Addressing this requires a combination of individual financial planning and broader policy solutions to build a more resilient economic future for all Floridians.